Hey y'all, today I'm going to be talking about how to pre-soak your ranunculus. This is a super important step, especially for flower farmers or for gardeners who really enjoy spring flowers. I collected these from the garden last spring and they have kind of dried and gone dormant, and now they're ready to be pre-soaked. So what I've done is taken a red Solo cup, nothing too fancy, put some lukewarm water in there and dipped the ranunculus for about 24 hours. It's kind of been a little more because, you know, life gets busy. But here they are now, super plump and ready to go. So now what I'm doing is taking the ranunculus corms and setting them here in this topsoil. Then what you're going to want to do is cover it with topsoil. Make sure that they aren't poking out and that there's plenty of space under, or that they are under the soil, at least a good inch or so. That way they won't dry out. And if you do see that the soil is getting dry, what you can do is just take a sprayer and spritz the first layer here just to keep them from drying out. Okay, so it's been a few days and I wanted to show you what the ranunculus look like. I bet you can see this. It looks so crazy. If it didn't look like an octopus now, it looks like an octopus. It looks like an alien right now. But here are the roots, and then you see the little shoots here, and they're white because they don't have any sunlight, but they will quickly turn green and start producing some leaves, and then in the spring they'll produce buds. Yeah, I'm super excited. So what I'm gonna do is plant them probably half an inch apart. You can plant them as close to right together. That's perfectly fine if you don't have a lot of space, but that's just what I'm comfortable with. So I'm gonna plant them outside. I'm not gonna put anything over them. I'm a zone 7, so I don't really have to worry about the really hard frost that most people get like up north or in colder climates. But I'm gonna plant these and wait till the spring, and then probably around April, maybe even a little bit more depending on the weather this year, I'm going to get blooms. Okay, so here's what I've done. I have taken the dahlias out of this container that I had in the summer, and then I took the ranunculus and I planted them about an inch deep. So here they've pre-sprouted, everything's beautiful. I take them and bury them probably an inch in, and then backfill that back in, and I cover them. And it's perfectly okay if you can't cover them. I would suggest doing so. It's not a big deal if not, because they will shoot back up and produce leaves and then buds in the springtime. So it's super simple. Pre-soaking is one of my favorite things to do in the winter. It is so good for your ranunculus in the springtime, and it will get you faster blooms. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please share your experiences with me on social media, or if you don't have any of those, just send me an email. I would love to see your success with this. Bye y'all.